Leo placements. Let's find out what's going on for you. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. The World. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius placements are significant with the 10 of Cups. Absolutely gorgeous. And this wanted to poke through as well. We have the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. I do believe that as of right now, we have Venus currently transiting Libra, so it's in one of its home signs. So I'm not necessarily sure how long or how much longer we have Venus in Libra for, but there is something working out very beautifully for you for the rest of this particular Venus in Libra transit, right? So I'm getting like a wish fulfillment here coming through for you. And this is going to be relating to career, business, finances. After a very painful time with that 10 of Swords, everything is fine, okay? And justice, wow, Libra energy. We're currently in Libra season. So yeah, something is harmonizing here as we're kind of closing out this Libra season. So 111 or 1010 may be significant. You could be seeing of those numbers. As I say 111, we have the Magician, right? Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio energy. So there's definitely a manifestation coming into fruition that's going to assist you close something out and to start a new cycle in your life, especially as I'm filming this on the new moon of Libra in Libra season. So for instance, if you are a Leo rising, then the next 6 months, when we then have the full moon in Libra in Aries season next year, as in March, April time, okay, there's going to be a lot of energy kind of pertaining to your third house, right? Because Leo rising is the first house, then we have Virgo second, and then Libra third. So there's something about communication, something about your siblings, and whatever else pertaining to the third house if you are a Leo rising in the next 6 months. Okay, maybe worthwhile to check that out. But obviously not everyone here is going to be a Leo rising. We have the Page of Cups. And I was saying about siblings, okay. And then we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So maybe you have a sibling or a family member that is like a water sign, or you just have heavy water or fire in your birth chart, or somebody that you're dealing with does. Something could be getting settled over the next 6 months. Something could get settled over the next 6 months if there has been a little bit of uncomfortable energy surrounding you and family or siblings if you have siblings. Okay, maybe even a mother figure with that Empress, a mother energy, a feminine energy, doesn't have to be, or you could be resonating as the feminine energy, right? Now I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, as you guys know. Ace of Pentacles. Maybe there's been some sort of dispute over finances. So that could be getting sorted. Yeah, with that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Gemini is the third house, and we were saying about Libra being in the third house. So maybe there's going to be something settled to do with you and a loved one surrounding finances. So this may have been tense between you and a particular person or a group of people, right? I am getting that some of you may be getting a second job, okay? Maybe doing some part-time work. Maybe you are a business owner or an entrepreneur, a content creator, a freelancer, a consultant. And if you have had a tough time to do with your finances, then maybe you've been looking online to find some sort of work to kind of substitute whatever it is that you've been missing out on, and there could be positive news in regards to landing of this particular position. I'm hearing it's not necessarily ideal with you know, what you want to do for your career, but I mean, it would serve its purpose temporarily until things were to pick up for you in regards to your business, right? If you are someone that's been self-employed for a while, but you need that little bit extra on the side to be able to sustain you if you haven't had the best results to do with, you know, your business, okay? So something could be working out there in regards to this if you're looking for employed work to substitute what you've been losing out on, okay, to balance the books, balance things out for you, pay off what you're needing to pay off, pay back whoever you're needing to pay back, certain debts or bills that there have been, right? Or even just to be able to accumulate some sort of savings for yourself so that you can move, right, to relocate. Because if you're living you're living somewhere with someone, and you know it's not necessarily been ideal, you could be like, okay, I really need to think about my next move. So how am I going to go about this? And try and then budget with whatever you've got in regards to your resources to then follow through with that and be where you idealistically like to be. And I'm hearing, I'm not sleeping on someone's couch, on someone's sofa, right? Okay. So I feel like something's been quite tough on you, or someone else that you're dealing with if you live with this person, right? The other thing is that you could be putting yourself out there for employment right now, and there there's a lot going on in that area, right, where there is not very many jobs available and all of this, and so therefore you could have been working like double time to get your CV or your resume out there to certain sites to get of a particular job. Maybe you've had no job for a while, right? So you've been trying to figure out, okay, well, I don't really want to do any of these jobs, but I do need some money. And maybe you're not necessarily getting any of those jobs is because you're not meant to be in any of those jobs, right? Because the universe is only going to be putting you in positions and places here at the right place at the right time. And if something was to flow effortlessly for you, like if you were to put an application out there for a job to end a stint of unemployment, right, then the universe is not going to be wanting you in a particular area that is going to be causing more harm than good in the long term and get you feeling more stressed. So I'm hearing rejection is God's protection. So some of you could be actually like, well, maybe this is the kick that I've needed to not be relying on getting employment elsewhere, and that I need to launch my business. I've been thinking about it for a while, or starting off this particular hobby slash creative pursuit and see if I can get some sort of money on the side, some sort of income, and then go from there. Or this is really it for me to dive on completely deeper to do with my business and come up with new ideas, think outside the box on how that I can really turn this around for myself and close whatever cycle I've been dealing with to do with that, if you still want to carry on in regards to your business and not kind of just give it up, especially if you've put years and years of work into it. So I'm getting like many scenarios for people, so just take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. Final messages here, please. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Something is about to take off. It's interesting. Some of you may be landing a job and then your business is taking off at the same time, or it's you're getting a promotion, or there's something about you getting that employed job and then starting something on the side. However it goes, like there could be moving involved to do with a new job, but there's a whole host of things going on here.